Pride, passion and progress at stake. A woeful weekend with West Brom. Can Villa bounce back by beating Blues? A second big derby in the space of 4 days. A first all-Brummie affair since January of 2011. The hosts have dominated the most recent head-to-heads here, scoring 9 goals in winning 3 and drawing 1 of the last 4 home meetings. Blues did emerge triumphant the last times the clubs locked horns, edging a League Cup quarter-final before going on to win the competition. Gary Rowett is doing a good job across the city on a shoestring budget. They're showing signs of making a bid for a return to top-flight football. This their 5th season in the Championship since getting relegated. Only 1 point from the last 2 league outings though. There are just 3 survivors from the squad from the last meeting between the clubs. They all start tonight with Brad Guzan in goal, Kieran Clark into the team in a defensive central midfield role, while in the forward positions, Gabby Agbonlahor has scored 3 times in his last 5 Brummie derby appearances. 4 changes from the weekend in total, with Leandro Bacuna, Jordan Veretout and Rudy Justed joining Clark in the lineup. Making way are Alan Hutton, Carlos Sanchez, Carles Gil and Jack Grealish. They're all on the bench. Adama and Idrissa Gana are both still injured. Gary Rowett makes 3 alterations from Birmingham's 1-1 draw at Ipswich on Friday night. At right back, Paul Caddis replaces Neil Eardley, out with an injured shoulder. In midfield, Jacques Magoma and David Davis are in for David Cottrell and Andrew Shinney. An electric atmosphere under the Villa Park floodlights. 5-time winners hosting the 2-time League Cup champions. The home side eventually saw off Notts County by 5 goals to 3 after extra time in round 2. Scott Sinclair with a hat-trick, while in a less thrilling affair, Birmingham City beat Gillingham thanks to a Wes Thomas brace. Justed leading the line. Ashley Westwood. Justed controls and shoots. Always well wide of the target. He snatched at the shot somewhat. It would have given his confidence a big boost though, to be given the nod for such a vital fixture for the football club. Involved in the build-up, just couldn't get the shot away as he wanted. The Benin striker scored on the opening day at Bournemouth. Big night for Tim Sherwood. Big night for both teams. Caddis. Donaldson did well there. And now it's Jacques Magoma. Magoma still not far away from giving the away side the lead there. Magoma forced out a little wider than he would have liked after decent play in the build-up from Donaldson. Manoeuvred into some space. Did Guzan have it covered? Possibly not. Bright start from Blues concerning Tim Sherwood. Lescott. Sinclair, the hero of the last round. Veretout has found Sinclair. Breaks for Justed. Westwood trying to force it in. Good pressure exerted there from the hosts. Westwood loses out this time. That was better from the villains. Donaldson, good perseverance there from the awkward striker. Lescott concedes the corner. Donaldson looks to be in the mood this evening. Fantastic atmosphere. Westwood for Bacuna. Agbonlahor! So close, but Kushat did well. Westwood. Super angle on the ball. Bacuna hit it first time, just couldn't hook it back. For Gabby, Mr. Villa, Mr. Derby Day. He'll hope to be Mr. Derby Night under the Villa Park floodlights. He's done so well in these local affairs over the years. Another chance to see that flurry of activity with Sinclair and Justed, Westwood as well. Getting into good positions. Remains 0-0. Gary Rowett doing a good job as Birmingham City manager. Justad showing good vision there, just over Abon-Lahore, who's worked hard to force the set piece. And Westwood will go over to take it. Jonathan Grounds conceding the corner. Westwood delivers. A little bit of argy-bargy in the penalty area there. Robert Madley is going to have a word with Cadiz and Abon-Lahore, just to make sure there's no more wrongdoing. They were jockeying for position. Cadiz protests his innocence and then takes a tumble. Gabby sees the amusing side, does have a dry sense of humour. Was Villa's longest serving player. Westwood and Micah Richards springing to life. Couldn't direct his header goalwards though. He does have a decent leap on him. He had the ball in the net against West Brom at the weekend, but the referee had already awarded a free kick. Sinclair now for Amavi, who enjoys getting forward. Kieran Clark. Excellent work from Clark, and he's won his team a free kick. Good technical ability there from the Republic of Ireland international. Back in the team in a slightly unfamiliar position. He kept going well there. So free kick for Villa. Leandro Bacuna on duty. Can he find the target here, the Dutchman? Veretout is there as well. But it is Bacuna. Always too high and too wide. Late in the half. Double switch for Villa at the start of the second 45. Jack Grealish and Jordan Ayew on, making way Abon-Lahore and Lescott, with Kieran Clark pushing back to a central defensive berth alongside captain Micah Richards. Grealish bends in the cross, it's dangerous. There was panic in the box from Blues there. Grealish asserting himself, imposing his ability on proceedings already. It would have been difficult for him to take not starting tonight, but it looked to have a good influence on the outcome. Sinclair, the fox in the box. Corner kick then for Aston Villa. Westwood drives it in, up they go. But Birmingham clear their lines once again. Villa starting to put the Blues onto the back foot. But a good half did the visitors. Again, it's hooked clear. Ayew is busy. Leaves the throw in for Bacuna. Jordan Veretout. There's a good range of passing, does the Frenchman, signed from Nantes. Amavi for Westwood. Sinclair is clever. Grealish now with Amavi in close attendance. Westwood picks out Amavi. It's a good block from Magoma. Micah Richards. Villa having the better of it in this second half so far. Westwood finds Grealish. Amavi's available. Hits the cross first time for Rudy Justad! Into the corner, in front of the Holt end. Villa ahead, thanks to Justad. An explosion of noise. He met that one perfectly. And Villa have their noses in front in the big Brummie derby. They work the ball very neatly indeed. Grealish has made a difference since coming on. Amavi, that was pinpoint, and the most precise of headers from Rudy Gestede. How about that for your first home goal for Aston Villa? He scored a hat-trick of headers against Blues before. For Blackburn in the Championship, in the Capital One Cup, he's given his manager reason to be cheerful. 1-0 to the Villa. Gestede, who scored on his debut down on the south coast at Bournemouth. That was the winning goal on the first day of the Premier League season. Will this be the winner? Still lots of time to go as Blues respond well there. Sherwood just telling his troops to calm it down. Veretout. And now it's with Jack Grealish, who's been outstanding. He and Jordan Ayew have turned this game in Villa's favour. Oh, that's sublime stuff from Grealish. Goes down. No hint of a penalty, despite the protestations of the 20-year-old. Grealish comfortable on the ball. He outwitted the outfield players. The keeper, he may just have got the slightest of touches on the ball there, Kujat. Well, he certainly did. Richards. He was hurting like everyone else after the West Brom game at the weekend. This is a very different Villa. They've really taken the fight to Birmingham in this second period. Kieran Clark has looked more comfortable in the heart of the rear guard. Cadiz. Rowett's men still believe. On his Magoma, great chance! But Guzan saves his team. Magoma will be very disappointed not to score the equaliser there. Intricate build-up, slotted into his path. He was onside, and he should be finding the net. Guzan did well, he made himself large, his positioning was sound, but there was no real belief in the shot. He almost passed it into the arms of the keeper, and the Blues boss knows that was a golden opportunity. It's been a vibrant derby affair, but in no way a classic, but all about trying to secure progress into the next round and earn the bragging rights in the process, of course. Grealish, that's terrific stuff again from the youngster. Morrison, the Blues captain, not happy, given a yellow card. And Grealish not happy with the reaction or the challenge of Morrison. High bouncing ball there, just delayed, and he was too tricky for the defender. Free kick for Villa. Kushat gives the orders to the wall. Veretout moves away. Scott Sinclair will have a pop. Good effort. Might have been going wide, but Kushat wasn't going to take any chances. Sinclair, 5 goals this season, 3 in this competition in the last round. Westwood. Villa looking to close in on victory. They'd love a second goal to give them the cushion. Grealish trying to keep that one in play, but it just drifted over the perimeter of the pitch. Westwood buying some time. And a yellow card for his troubles. On we play. Westwood wins the header to Rudy Gestede, whose goal separates the sides. Justed again. Good control from the big man. Grealish looking to put the knife in. It eluded Sinclair and Justed. Jordan Ayew. Oh, and Grealish couldn't convert at the back post, but those two combining introduced to the fray for this second half, and they haven't disappointed. First of all, Grealish. Then it fell for Jordan Ayew, who's taken a while to get going in his Villa career, but this could turn into a big night for him and a real turning point. Kuszczak forward. Clark goes up there. Veretout hooks it now for Jordan Ayew. Ayew running at grounds. Over goes Clifton-Beld as well. Outstanding work from Ayew. And it's Veretout. Sinclair almost deflects it into the net. Within a whisker of doubling their advantage there, Aston Villa. Ayew again causing problems. Veretout available. Just needed a slightly heavier touch. But it would have been 2-0. Tim Sherwood knows it. Tantalising. Richards, a true warrior for the team. Ayew embarks on a run down the right again. Veretout was impressed this evening in a quiet, unassuming way. Bakuna. Ayew takes the ball by the horns, links up with Grealish. Jordan Ayew, he deserves a goal. Can he find one? No. Top save, Kuszczak. Ayew emphatic once more in his attacking foray. Nice angle found by Grealish. Just got the ball from under his feet. And top marks to Kuszczak. Keeps his team in the game. He knows time is running out for his men. There's Rowett. There's the final whistle. Villa have the bragging rights, and they have progress to the last 16 of the League Cup. Rudy Justed, the goal scorer. Relief and joy for Tim Sherwood. It was a fabulous header. Great cross from Amavi just past the hour mark. And the home fans can go to the pubs and clubs and offices of Birmingham with their heads held high. That's how much it means to the players. Birmingham-born Micah Richards. They're all thrilled with this result. Justed, the headline maker, the goal taker. Much to the glee of the home supporters. Aston Villa 1, Birmingham City 0.